Hey guys, Bryan here from Liquid Concepts. So today we're going to talk a little bit about dividers. And so if you're looking at getting into the hydrographics industry, or you're building your own tank and you're wondering, okay, what do I need and why do I need them, things like that. We always get this question, and this is why for us, our tanks that we build, it comes standard, but we thought we'd shoot a quick little video and show you the reasons why we feel like you definitely need dividers on the tank itself. All right, so let's talk a little bit about no dividers. So you may be wondering, okay, there's no dividers, why do we need dividers? It's gonna be fine. In reality, it's not, because here's what's going to happen. The film itself will completely expand and blow out like crazy, and so you have to keep the film contained as much as possible. Now, if you only create one divider bar going across like this, the next thing that you have to do is you have to make the dividers. And so this is going to be very time consuming, because we have to pull the tape down, set that down like this, and then set that like that, and then hope that we don't get any water above this area right here. Now, this is definitely taking up a lot of precious time that we could actually be getting ready for another dip, or even making it to where we're practicing on our dipping already. Now at this point right now, we're ready to go ahead and spray our activator. So we can spray the activator. Now, whenever we go to spray our activator, especially with the tape right here, most people are like, okay, that's still fine. But let's say that you're going to spray, and the air actually gets up and underneath one of these right here and flops it over or messes it up, which is very likely to do in some cases. So if you come in and you start right here, and then you come in like this, I didn't even spray the activator, but our divider itself is completely messed up. The film now has water all around this top area right here, which is of course now completely unusable, and we just wasted this entire piece, all because we did not have a good divider system. Now let's do the same thing with our dividers themselves, and now this is going to be very easy. Even with these dividers, I can move this over. If I wanted to move the film over, I can pull this back over here. I can set my dividers wherever I need to set them. And even if I wanted to move this over here, drop that in like that, I now have a very good contained film all the way around, and I'm not relying on some flimsy piece of tape sitting on the water that could possibly fold over. One thing that I would definitely recommend is that if you are making dividers, you do want to make sure that they are made out of stainless, because they are going to be more chemical resistant, and you are spraying the activator all across these areas of the dividers all the time. So whenever you go to clean it up, or with the activator itself, you always want to make sure that they are stainless, because of course the other thing is that they are always going to be sitting in this water all the time. So if you are going to make the dividers, or you're looking at a tank that has dividers, always make sure that they are going to be stainless, to make sure that you get the best quality and you get the best long-term durability out of it. So as you can clearly see, these dividers are not going to move. Everything is very contained all in the area that we have the film in, and it's not allowing it to expand or go anywhere else except for just staying right here where it needs to be. As you can clearly see on the tape side, if you have the air on the activator gun set improperly, or you're not spraying it correctly, there can be a very high likelihood that air can move the tape, and then your dividers are no longer good and your film just starts to blow out everywhere. Or in this case, like what we just had, you get water on top of the film. So hopefully this video has really helped you guys out. Of course, if you're looking at tanks, or you're looking at building your own, as you can clearly see, a divider system of some sort is always going to be the best option. And if you have the ability to, or if you're looking at tanks in general, always make sure that they're built out of stainless to make sure that you get the best life out of the entire system. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, then definitely leave them below. We'd always love to hear from you. Also, if you're interested in a tank system like this, or you're looking at possibly getting into the hydrographic industry, definitely check out the website, liquidconcepts.com. We're gonna have a link in the description below, so that way you can check out the website. It has everything that you need for the hydrographics, from the tanks like these to the film, the activator, and of course paints, primers, and everything else is all there on the website. So definitely check that out. Hit the subscribe button so that way you can have weekly updates on everything that we're doing in the hydrographics industry, as well as tips and tricks for any other jobs that we have coming in. I'm Bryan from Liquid Concepts, and this is how we customize your world. We'll see you guys next time.